So I was sent a Shade Room post not too long ago highlighting the May issue of British Vogue magazine featuring singer and business mogul Rihanna. Rihanna talked about many things in this issue, specifically current and future business goals as well as new music, but what caught the attention of many, especially the Shade Room, was her thoughts about motherhood and raising a family in the future. With this current coronavirus pandemic, a lot of celebrities have been caught saying foolish things, and I just hoped while reading this May issue that Rihanna didn't come out sounding like this.
Like, it's a virus, I get it, like, I respect it, but at the same time, like, even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but, like, inevitable?
So specifically, Rihanna said to British Vogue the following: "I feel like society makes me want to feel like, oh, you got it wrong. They diminish you as a mother if there's not a dad in your kids' lives. But the only thing that matters is happiness. That's the only healthy relationship between a parent and a child. That's the only thing that can raise a child truly, is love." My first thoughts after reading this was, geez, it must be nice to be rich.
I'm for the nightlife, baby. Does anybody want the fame and the glitz? Not so hard being rich, baby.
Second, it's important to note that Rihanna did not say that dads don't matter, because we all know that fathers do matter. For those of us who were raised by a single parent, specifically a single mother, we know that love and happiness is not enough to raise a child. Children are expensive. Did you know that the cost of raising the average child in America is over $230,000? And this is excluding the cost of college. This is for a middle-income family. These costs, as well as the behaviors of children, can lead to a lot of stress in single mothers. Fortunately for Rihanna, she doesn't have to worry about the financial part. Now, with that being said, Rihanna still has to make time for her kids. I mean, she has Savage Fenty, she has Fenty Beauty, she has her music going on. How can she actually make time to be around multiple children with all these business ventures? Making time for children is important, and for single mothers who don't have a support system or who don't co-parent, finances, time, and resources can cause a lot of stress, and it will factor into how well that single mother raises her child. Kids who have mothers who are overworked and not present may feel unloved, unsupported, or unsupervised, and this could lead to things such as depression, or if we're going on the far end, criminal activity. I mean, who's watching Tiana's kids when she's working overtime trying to keep the lights on? Oddly enough, in some situations where a single mother does have a support system, this can still lead to conflict because of different parenting styles, different ways of raising a child. Tiana might feel like not hitting her kids, whereas Big Mama whereas her kid's grandmother may feel that she has to hit the kids all the time in order to set them straight. I say all this, but there have been many situations where single mothers have raised their children to be a success. Examples include Eddie Murphy and Barbra Streisand. And I know a lot of you out there watching this have been raised by single mothers yourselves, and you've turned out perfectly fine. Also, having a two-parent household does not guarantee that children will be safe or successful, but it can take the financial burden off of mom. So Rihanna, my suggestion is you do a little bit more research and observation before claiming that love and happiness is enough to raise a child. Just my 2 cents. If you want to read more about my thoughts on this subject, make sure to check out my article on medium.com. I'll leave it in the video description. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be safe, and we'll see you next time.
Chemistry Productions.